courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. I am your host, B. It's a pleasure being here at 31 Lounge, located here in Hollywood, Florida. If you want more information about us, please feel free. We're on Instagram. Our handles is at Sync2Sync TV, as well as Twitter. We are here at 31 Lounge, you guys, ready to rock and roll with top Adlerman, you guys. Entertainer, sensational reputation. And when I tell you he rocks the house, stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Monsieur, dame, la société, c'est Karel Cap Salio et Cap Dio. Pas oublier, brancher 5 sur 5, tout le temps, 5 sur 5, bon bagaille.
Bigging up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now. Même les où on tort, c'est moi-même qui m'en dois pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir. Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, ooh, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise.
Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleasing him in music.
I'm happy to be here. I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me.
I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
Family, we are back. We're here at 31 Lounge, you guys, located in Hollywood, Florida. We're with entertainer, top Adlerman,
Saka Fed bagay dual, so say hello everybody, good morning, good evening, good night,
yes.
Hello B. Every time I say B, I feel like I'm in love.
Oh, beautiful thing, beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Listen, you are definitely a pioneer, okay, you guys, bear with me. Ma parle en tijan en langue maman, ma papa en mais créole en tijan lou. So please, it's gonna be Kringlish, okay? Just bear with me. So you are a pioneer when it comes to Haitian music. I really feel that way. I may be a little bit biased, right? Because I grew up on a lot of your stuff. Like, thank you so much for what you did for the culture.
Okay.
You've really, really allowed a lot of young people to really understand more of their culture. You brought us to wanting to know more about different styles of music, and you really paved the way for a lot of artists that came behind you. So I thank you for that.
One love.
So you started off. Let's talk about how you started off.
I started off as a dancer. Like, yeah, I used to dance.
I didn't know that.
But
what kind of dance?
Like electric hip hop, reggae.
Really?
But I was very young, and I mean, I was basically a kid, a little kid.
Okay.
In my neighborhood, and we had a group of friends. It was 6 of us.
Okay.
We like dancing, but we just dance for fun.
Okay.
It's like if there was something at that time in Haiti, if you know how to dance, somebody gonna freeze you. When they freeze, it's like they beat you. So my group, we was known for freezing people.
Okay.
We go somewhere, you know, if there's a good dancer in this block, you have to dance with us.
Wow.
And then we're gonna freeze you. So we started like that, and from dancing, I had a friend that he used to live in the US, and then his dad took him to Haiti because he was like kind of like a bad kid.
Okay.
Sort of saying.
That's supposed to be
when
a
they took him to
right.
for punishment to Haiti, and he came to Haiti with 2 suitcases, like 2 suitcases, one big one, one small one. The small one was his clothes.
Okay.
The big one was like CDs and cassettes.
Nice.
It was all reggae and hip hop stuff. It was MC Hammer time, you know.
Yes. Can't touch this.
It's the one that got me into reggae. At that time there was Yellow Man, Tracy Chapman, Chili Tawanda. I think it was early Shabba Ranks here, but it was And then that's how I start like practice dance reggae with him, and he called me Adlerman.
Oh.
My name is Adler, and he just say Adlerman. But I always consider myself as the top, the TOP, and then I put the top in front of it. I call myself Top Adlerman. From that time we start, and there's this guy Master G. He was a big artist, Haitian rapper. He's the one that started the rap Creole movement in Haiti, and he was recruiting people for rap music, you know, Creole rapping and stuff. And somebody bring me to him, and I started from there. And from there, and we start rap Creole with Master G. After that, Master G passed away, and we created the group that I blew up with was Original Rap Staff.
Yes.
And Original Rap Staff was the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it was.
Plantone bagay, dual.
Plantone. We had somebody in the background say Plantone.
Yes, that's
nostalgic.
Yeah. So and from Original Rap Staff, after us, there come King Passy, and that's became a challenge.
Yeah.
And we took it from there, and then after
what
that.
What was the challenge when King Passy came?
I mean, you know, people like competition.
Yeah.
So we was like basically the only strong group that fighting for it.
Right.
And King Passy was inspired by us, and now they become a challenge.
Right.
So some people like King Passy, some people like Original Rap Staff, but at the end of the day, it was the same movement. It was the same thing. So
But did you guys have any like real friction, like in real life? Like
nah.
It wasn't just
whenever
show
we
business.
meet, we always having fun. It's the people, the fans. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, at people's house they'll be fighting, brothers, sisters, family. But when we met together, me, Black Alex, we used to have a lot of fun. You know, it was all fun.
Nice. Sync to Sync. We'll be right back for more from Top Adlerman.
Watch out.
Healthcare workers and nurses are in high demand. Take your first step toward a medical career today at Ideal Professional Institute in Miami Gardens. With multiple programs available, you can become a patient care technician in just 9 months, a home health aide in under 1 month, an LPN in just a year. Ideal Professional Institute is licensed by the state of Florida, so register now. Call 305-653-7886.
Sync family, we are here with Top Adlerman.
What's up?
Listen, always a vibe. Listen, I don't know, you're sitting here and I'm just like ready to just dance a little bit. That's that energy. So we want to talk about a little bit about how you transition from the dancing, then you went into the music, all right? And there's so much other things that you utilize your platform on, right?
Yeah.
Carnival, let's talk about Carnival. Petit, I always dreamed of going to Carnival, but with my religious mom and dad, I was never, even till this day, had the opportunity of going to Carnival because they would scare me. They would say, oh, you know, Munyo buita lot boy, they're gonna fight, and it's so I never had the opportunity to go. But I'm telling you, if I had the opportunity to go, I would be right there in the mix. Tell me about Carnival.
I mean, Carnival is fun. It's part of our culture.
Yes.
But the good thing about Carnival, if you're a Haitian artist, if you can be part of the Carnival and have a hit Carnival song,
right.
Your status as an artist is bigger.
Yes.
You become more popular.
Right.
Because once you know how to kill Sean Mas, what we call kraze'm Mas,
yes,
there's nobody that can be popular as you. So people know me for kraze'm Sean Mas.
That's
so,
right.
Nou konnen depi top la susha, top la ap fe bagay yo, de souke beton. So I've been known for that, and Carnival I always have fun. Mwen buy moun yo plaisir, and pendant ce temps I'm enjoying myself.
Yes.
So Carnival is a good thing. That's
so
what's up.
why does it have a negative connotation, you think?
Because we have something they call laissez-frapper.
Okay.
So whenever you're in Carnival, there's people bounce.
You know,
got gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They push you.
Yeah.
But some people, let me say right now, if there's Carnival in February, I know some people already working out in gym to get big so they can go hustle each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrestling thing, yeah. Because when you're on top of that big truck, you're on top of your shot, when there's that laissez-frapper, that gun, that's when it's hectic. You know what I'm saying?
So my parents
got
were right.
It going on. So if you're not really ready for the crowd, hey, you better stay.
See? Good thing
but it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing.
Okay, so the women is based, and women and kids, you better move out the way.
I mean, kids can be around, but sometimes when you see the big, massive crowd is coming, if you're not ready for it, you get out the way.
Okay.
But it's all fun, but it depends on the band and the groove. Some band, their music so relaxed, you can be chilling, you know what I'm saying? But some band, they like, when they come, it's like, I mean, like you're in Sweet Mickey in a Carnival, you know you're ready for some gagan.
Oh, yes.
See Vice Jakut, you're gonna get some gagan. Adlerman, somehow you get some gagan.
You taught me something new. I never knew it was gagan.
Yeah, gagan. It's like Bill back.
Oh, okay. Okay, so gagan.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm putting that in my dictionary.
Gagan.
Gagan. Like
gagan.
choking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about Carnival and what it brings to Haiti. I don't know. I just feel like Carnival should be something that will have the tourist dollars, increase in Haiti. Why is there a disconnection with Carnival and, what it brings to Haiti? It seems like...
I mean, back in the days, it used to be that way.
Okay.
There was a lot of tourism on Carnival time.
Right.
That's when a lot of diaspora go to Haiti.
Right.
That's when a lot of people in Haiti making money. But right now, with those politics stuff going on, it's like, it's like they're killing the vibe.
Yeah.
Each time we have a special date in Haiti where people used to commemorate something about our ancestors, that's when they bring some politic crap. Whenever you have carnivals for us to have fun, that's when it's the politics is killing everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just flaws. It's just killing everything.
Yeah.
But beside that, when we had the time for whatever it is, it was fun. But I think our politicians, though, mission.
Yeah, and I noticed you use your voice and your platform a lot to talk about what's going on in Haiti. Like, there's been a little shift. I think more now, you're more vocal about it. You were in the past too, but now I see it even more.
But think about it. You know what I'm saying? Every kid needs to enjoy their childhood, their child life. They need to have fun. It's like the country have a lot to offer, but this is a back and forth thing. I'm under power. You not. You got to stand in front of me, against me. When you get the power, I'm going to stand against you. And the people is paying for that. And nobody was really having fun. But Haiti itself is like a paradise. Me, when I'm in Haiti, I feel closer to Jesus. Because I'm happy. That's when I can feel God vibe. You know what I mean? But it kind of hurt me. We see what people is doing for money, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that. When he's in Haiti, it's like he feel God vibe. Sync to sync. We'll be right back.
That's what's
feeling
up.
that.
Big up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
Même les où on tort, c'est moi-même qui demande pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir. Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, ooh, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise.
Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleased to hear my music, man. I'm happy to be here.
I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me.
I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
Family, we are here with T.O.P. Adlerman. Adlerman.
That's what's up.
Hey, listen, your music is very inspirational. I love the way you utilize your platform to speak the truth authentically about what's going on in Haiti and in around us in society. So one of your latest tracks, or one of your tracks, you talk about, you know, the kidnapping that's going on.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about that a little bit because you see, it kind of, even though I'm not, you know, born in Haiti, but my parents raised me Haitian in the house.
Yeah.
We were totally and completely Haitian, right? And it hit me when I saw Evelyn Sincere's story and, you know, the tragedy and how the politicians are even dealing with the case. It really bothers me. So let's talk about that a little bit and how you utilize your music to spread the word of what's going on in Haiti, both positive and negative.
It's like, when it's like, Haiti, the country itself is fine.
Right.
The country is good. Whatever you hear about Haiti, it's a movie. They know when they want to make it hot, they know when to stop it. Whenever they want to stop it, everything's moving Haiti in the clap of a finger. Everything is like, wow, this is the Haiti they're talking about. And whenever they feel like they got something to do or they want to make their money, they just clap their finger, they make it hot again. So it's all really fake.
Okay.
It's like they know how to do it. They know. They know. If tomorrow everything in Haiti is good, good. Tomorrow everything is bad, bad. But it's something they manage. They know. It's like they got the remote for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not blaming the country. I'm not blaming even the people. It's the politician.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about politics. But now when it's come to music, music is life. Music is part of our culture. Music is I think music's from God basically, because you think of something, you inspire of something, you go to the studio, you put it on a record, and everybody's singing that song that you were writing by yourself, and now you see thousands and thousands of people are expressing themselves. It's like, to me, it's powerful. It's like it's something that brings you closer to your people. It's something that brings life. You know, that's why no matter what happened, it's not only on myself. I mean, sometimes I put myself on hold to help other artists. It's like most of the big artists and young artists in Haiti, I always feature in many stuff. T-Vice, Mateli, J Beats, and other rappers. It's like I've been in, not just for Adlerman. I'm a people artist, you know what I'm saying? Artist.
People, yes. And your voice.
Watch ya!
Listen, I don't care you was asleep. If you felt like you didn't have energy, BT, your voice, soon as you grab that mic, you capture the audience's attention, right? So what inspires you to keep going?
It's life. It's you know, when you have something in you. So that's why I'm encouraging people. Don't do things that you don't like. Don't go for things that don't inspire you. Don't go for things that don't make you feel as a leader, because a leader is to inspire other people, to help other people grow. But how can you make other people grow if you're not growing yourself into what you do.
Amen.
So you gotta do what you feel. You gotta do what you like.
Right.
Sometimes it takes, sometimes, life can bring you up to do something else which is not you.
Right.
But that could be temporary.
Right.
But always follow your passion. Once you be passionate about something, you're gonna feel life about it. And when people see you doing it, like you right now, you're not even asking me a question. I can see that smile in your face.
Right.
It's just inspiring me because you're doing something that you love. So it's always good to do you.
It's
and,
true.
and don't look for yourself outward. You look for yourself inward. Because who you are is complete. Trust me. You don't need nothing more. You don't need nothing else. You just complete.
Top, how many kids you have?
I should have a lot of kids, but I only have 3. Unfortunately.
Oh my God. I asked, you're so inspiring. Like everything you're saying is very, very motivating, inspirational. And then you come with the answer, I should have a lot, but unfortunately.
But the way I see it is like every kids are my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Come back, yes.
Think about it. It's like, I think we're gonna better the world if we think every little kid as our kid.
I love it.
Well, you were a kid.
Yeah.
Your mom was holding you, your dad,
Right.
Every one of us in this room.
Right.
So now we grow up. So we make room for the
ones
youngsters
that
to
are
come.
coming, right.
So we need to help them, to give them a direction.
Yes.
So that's why every kid is your kids. Once you know that, you're gonna understand life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We make life a little bit tougher. Life is not that tough.
Love
What
it.
is life? Live and die. Enjoy. There's a time to cry. When you feel like crying, don't hold it. Let it out.
That's right. It's cleansing.
But at the end of the day, what makes you cry? It's the movie. It's the world thing.
Right.
Things you see on social media, things people say about you. Sometimes it's about money. But at the end of the day, you complete. Now, we can take COVID-19 as an example. It's very bad. But you know what's good about COVID-19?
It's giving people enough time to spend
No,
quality time.
not even that.
Oh, I was wrong. Okay.
No, you good.
Okay.
But at least now we know we had a free oxygen.
Now
we're wearing the mask. We feel like something, but we wasn't grateful before.
Yes.
We didn't. Some people they fine. They have two hands, feet, eye, everything is working right, and they feel like they bad. But now they have a mask on. That's when oh my God, God give us something for free.
Listen, they don't call you Top Alderman for nothing, you guys. We're here at Sync to Sync TV here in 31 Lounge. We'll be right back in just a few. Sync to Sync TV, we're here with Top Alderman.
Watcha.
Listen, you felt it necessary to do the COVID video for our people, right? Why did you feel like that was necessary? It doesn't even impact Haiti as much, too. And why do you think it doesn't?
Okay. First of all, I did a COVID song. It's not that, when I'm doing this kind of song, it's not that I'm happy.
Okay.
But when you're part of this society, it's like you're part of the fight. You with the people. So if you feel every government are sending a message, it's better to support it because you don't know their agenda.
Yeah.
So when they say wash your hands, stay home, they already know what's going on.
Right.
So we don't know. So at the end of the day, I encourage my people to wash their hands and stay home because they know we don't know. So if they say it, hey. So I help them carry the message. Like when it's come to Haiti, I think God loves us.
Oh yeah.
Because we be going through so many stuff.
So much.
And so many stuff that's going on in Haiti. It's not even natural. It's not even normal. They just bring it to us. And I think God said it's enough. These people already have so much to go through. So this COVID is not for them. And you know, we have the sun, we have the soleil. We already have certain what we call microbe in Haiti.
You're right.
COVID come to. I think we can make COVID sick.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So when you go to Haiti, it's a hit country, and I'm so happy that God managed. It's not us.
Yeah.
Trust me. If it was for the Haitian people, we all was gonna die. Cause we Haitian, when we say we don't believe in something, we just don't.
Yeah.
Don't even tell us what to do.
Right.
Don't even tell us which
Very
direction
stubborn.
to go. Because we're gonna do our own thing.
Pretty
and
much.
fortunately for us, it wasn't for us.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I think every Haitian, even the one here right now, even if you feel COVID, think of a Haiti and it's gonna disappear.
That's the cure.
Watch out.
What do you have planned? Like, what are you working on as far as music or entertainment in general?
So right now, I have my own production. I have a record label, Parents CRM.
Ooh,
record.
Don't play with me.
You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Don't mess with me. That's me. We keeping
yeah,
it
because
real.
we're gonna say it could be on another level, but
yeah. When I
use
say
the
don't
curse
play
word.
with me, it's like
our
our stuff is the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So Parents CRM record. So I'm working with a few artists. I have Haitian artists, African artists, and some reggaeton artists. And me myself, I'm working on some project. It's the Afrobeat right now.
Nice.
So I'm doing a lot of Afro stuff. I'm working collabo with some African artists and try to take the Asian music to a next level.
We need it.
Cause what happened? We have so many talented artists in Haiti, but the business, the HMI keep us in one level.
Yes.
Once you're an Haitian artist, you
keep you in a box and that's it.
If your talent is too hard, you're gonna be suffer because your competition is too hard.
Right.
It's like before they put you on a show, the other band sometimes they're afraid. It's a lot of politics.
It
so
is.
I feel like I have to go put myself in a higher scale to one of the quantum. So it's not that I'm not doing Haitian music no more. It's still Haitian music because I'm Haitian.
Right.
I was born and raised in Haiti, but I gotta upgrade that. You know what I'm saying? So now we go more international.
So I was just about to say that. So broadening your genre to international will get more traction.
Definitely.
Meaning more people will be able to hear our music, right?
That's what's up.
Love it, love it, love it. I want to talk about your spirituality when we come back, because listen, the type of jewels that you dropped on us today, I'm pretty sure you're very inclined spiritually, right?
Definitely.
We'll be right back in just a few.
Big up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
Même les où on tort, c'est moi-même qui mando pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir. Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise. Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleasing him in music.
I'm happy to be here. I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me. I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
are here with Top Adlerman, COP.
Hey, watch out!
Listen, you have dropped so many gems on us today. Spirituality, what do you do to keep yourself grounded? What do you do?
Okay, one thing you gotta find out. When you look at the earth, the world itself, the universe, and it was created by God. Somebody had to create that.
Right.
Whether you believe in God or not, but you know there's a God.
Right.
But you part of that big creation. So God doesn't wait his time. He's the same one that created all this stuff. He's the same one that created you.
Right.
So that tells you right there you're a spiritual being.
Yeah.
So now you have to be able to separate yourself between the movie, the materialistic world, and the spiritual world, which is, because when it's come to a spiritual realm, you don't need nothing.
It's true.
You're complete.
It's true.
You know? But when it's come to challenges and stuff like that, to impress people, egoic world, that's when all those things come.
Right.
But me, I just take life as it is. It's like certain things that happen to me, I'm like, okay, I have to surrender to that. Because I'm already in the situation.
Okay.
So that's the situation.
Right.
But if I want to live my now fully, because think about it. If you are thinking right now, there's no way you can think in the present. In the present, you're just acting. You just do what you got to do.
Right.
But whenever you think is the past,
of course,
or the future.
Right.
But our life is a bunch of accumulation of now. Think about it.
Right.
When I first come to sit in this chair, let's say you give me a slap.
Okay.
That was now. You slapped me now.
Right.
That now was going to be a bad pass because she slapped me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But now we're having fun. Even though tomorrow come, today gonna be a good pass.
Okay.
I wasn't 6 to 6.
Yes.
And had fun with B.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why when it comes to spiritual, it's just simple what it is. Your mind is not you. That's the way you think and how well you manage your thinking. Sometimes your thought bring stuff to you. Like you're a very tough girl. But one thing in your aura, people don't know it, but you don't do it in front of people, but you be crying by yourself.
Okay.
That's very sensitive. But it's good. At least you surrender to it.
Right.
But think about it. A lot of things that make you cry, they're not part of a problem. They're not really a problem. Think about it. It's somebody that can pay their rent.
Okay.
You know what that mean? The bad part is that you can't pay your rent. But the good part, you're not sleeping in the street. That's why you have a rent due.
Right.
If your car breaks down, what does that mean? You have a car. People who don't have a car,
their car don't break down.
Yeah.
They don't have that.
So every situation, there's a bad and the good. But always look for the good. And stop focus on the bad part of anything. Because once you keep mentioning, this is bad, oh, my life is this, my life is that, that's where you're going to find yourself. Just focus on what you want.
Listen.
And be there. Go straight
Top.
ahead. That's what's up.
With the jewels, Top Adlerman.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to be a philosopher, or a psychologist, or writing, The Secret. It's funny how we came on this topic because this morning, I watched The Secret. You've heard of The Secret, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things in The Secret that's good, but beside what they teach you in The Secret, make your secret.
It's true.
Think about it. Once you know that little thing, you see the earth, you see the universe, you see what's going on, and you're part of that.
Yeah.
That's mean God wastes his time to have you here.
Right.
So if you're not happy, maybe you're not following your passion. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Don't work for money, but make money from what you like.
Boom. Boom.
When you like something, you're having fun and you're making money. And don't be afraid of challenges. Because when you don't face the hard part of it, that's mean you're not doing it.
That's true.
Because a lot of people, when they start doing something, once the hard part come around, that's when they get discouraged. Now, that's when it's good. That's when it's fun. That's when you're really using your brain, because now it's getting hard. That's when you're part of something.
Exactly.
So don't be afraid of the hard part of any situation. It's part of life. It's just going to pass.
So who you look for on your label? Like, what kind of artists?
I'm looking for artists that really love what they're doing. Once you love what you're doing, I'm not going to teach you what to do.
Yeah.
I can give you an advice. I can help you in arrangement, but you're already good because you love what you do.
Right.
And everybody going to see it. When they see you, they're like, oh, okay. Because sometimes you go to watch a performance the artist itself is not enjoying their
True.
performance.
That's true.
And I'm telling every
And you
artist
can
out
feel
there, it doesn't matter how many people that's in the room. 1 person, 2 person is enough to have a lot of fun. Because, listen, you can go to a show, you like 3 people, like, oh, there's not a lot of people. But 3 people, if those 3 people die, their family gonna cry. That's mean they
valuable.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just, once you do what you do, connect with the people and do it 100%.
That's why we're doing it 100% here at Sync to Sync TV with Top Adlerman. We'll be right back after these messages. Sync to Sync family, we are here with the T.O.P. Top Adlerman. Listen, it's been such a pleasure having you here on this show. I'm talking about the amount of jewels, gems you dropped on us today. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that you have really motivated and inspired a lot of our viewers today. What do we look forward to as far as your up-and-coming shows, your work?
Hey, everybody go follow Top Adlerman on IG, Top Adlerman Official, Top Adlerman Official. Follow my YouTube channel and subscribe, Top Adlerman Official. And on Facebook, you know, watch kraze'm. That's when you see Top Adlerman. And I have Top Adlerman official book. This is me, Jean Adler Gaston. This is still me. But whenever you want to really feel me, just go and watch kraze'm on Facebook and keep watching 5 on 5, 5 to 5.
Yes.
Basically, this is the way we say it. 5 to 5 TV, abanou la vie. Sous senti ou pas vivre, brancher li pour ka souri. Jodi a gade Adlerman, moi chita la akbi, watch ya kraze'm dega. Gade j'aime prendre plaisir. 5 sur 5 TV, c'est la donne que moi jouen la vie. Top Adlerman vini, moi dit, après réjoui. Watch ya kraze'm dega, 5 sur 5, bon JTV.
Blue, 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 blue. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bringing that energy, bringing
That's
that
what's
heat,
up.
bringing that. And listen, this is what you call a true performer. Listen, no one said, you're going to do a little drop for us. No one said, hey, do you have something for us?
Yeah.
Natural. That's what I'm
what's
talking
up.
about.
I like what I do.
Yes,
That's
you can
what
tell that
that's what's
passion
up.
is in you. It's been such a pleasure having you on the show. You know your family, right? Welcome
That's what's up.
anytime.
Anytime.
Anytime, call Ed up. That's the director of Sync to Sync TV. And
And-
we'll, listen, rolling the carpet out for you. You're home on this show.
And if you're Haitian, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
There is a reason why you see B here and is interviewing me, because she have yeux laitue, bouche cresson, langue tomate, ti mâchoire dure à John John. Parents avec,
Okay, please. Thanks to Sync family. It's been such a pleasure having you guys here. Be sure to check him out. Natural, authentic person sitting here, Top Adlerman. Thank you so much again. We're here at 31 Lounge. You guys be sure to check them out here in Hollywood, Florida. If you want more information about the show, log on to www.sync2sync.tv.com. Instagram and our Twitter handles are Sync2SyncTV. I'm your host, B Longchamp. You can find me on Instagram at B Longchamp. It's been real.
That's what's up.
Yeah, till
I know
next
what time it
time.
is.